Kim Kardashian acknowledges in an emotional confession that her children are unruly. Hi, before we continue, please subscribe to the channel for all Kardashians news and updates. Kim Kardashian candidly shares her parenting woes in an emotional revelation, admitting that her 4 little ones have her feeling overwhelmed. In a recent episode of Hulu's The Kardashians, aptly titled "This Is Going to Be Really Hot Tea," Kim finds herself en route to jury duty when she calls up a friend to unload her frustrations about her kids. The reality star, who recently faced criticism for purchasing Janet Jackson's legendary "If" outfit, confesses that she often feels like a pushover and wishes she could adopt a more disciplined approach like her sister, Khloe Kardashian. As the episode unfolds, Kim is still caught up in jury duty, expressing her exhaustion in the car, saying, "I'm already worn out, but I need to get through this. Tomorrow is my birthday. I haven't been dismissed yet, and honestly, I can't fathom why they'd want to keep me, especially given how openly I've expressed my compassion for the defendant's situation," she reflects during her confessional. While driving, she makes a call, asking, "Can I just vent for a moment? This week has been particularly rough, and I feel like I'm at my breaking point. Everything at home is just pure chaos right now. Oh my gosh, I have to tell you about this Zoom meeting I had with all my kids around, banging on the door, yelling at the top of their lungs. I ended up hiding in the bathroom with the door locked, thinking, I can't believe this is happening. I mean, I can believe it, but it's honestly my worst nightmare," she confides to her friend. In a candid moment, she confesses, "Sometimes it gets a bit overwhelming. I aspire to be as firm as Khloe, but I struggle to enforce a simple no. I think a part of me just wants to avoid the whining and the tears that come when they don't get their way." Speaking to the anonymous caller, she reveals, "I'm open to anything at this stage because I can't continue living like this. My patience has run dry, and that used to be my superpower, staying calm and composed." Kim admits, "They know exactly when to play me and when to unleash the waterworks. I find myself saying, okay, just take an iPad, just to make it stop." She emphasizes, "I need to be firm and say, I don't care if you throw a fit in front of everyone, the answer is still no." The reality star, whose ex-husband Kanye West is currently in Europe with his new wife, Bianca Censori, confides to the caller about her struggle with a lack of support. "I really don't have that support, and it's tough. I know I need to pull myself together," she admits. Continuing her heartfelt confession, she shares, "I'll always be there for my kids and stand by them through anything, but to pretend it doesn't take an emotional toll sometimes would be dishonest. This week has been particularly challenging for me in that regard," Kim tells the caller, adding, "Juggling 4 kids in a household where everyone wants something different is exhausting, and I'm just one person. This always silences them. I often joke, all right everyone, should I just slice myself in half or quarters so a piece can go with each of you? They look at me horrified, like, no way, don't even think about it. And I reply, well, that's the only way to accommodate you all at the same time. We need to take it easy. I'll tuck everyone in at different times. We have to stagger this out." She continues on the phone, "I took her phone away for a day, and after 24 hours, I gave it back. I'm such a softie, but I really did take it for a full day." Kim arrives at her destination, wrapping up the call with the mysterious person. The scene opens with Khloe Kardashian visiting her mother, Kris, to discuss Kim's upcoming birthday. "It's that time of year again. I'm here to chat about Kim's birthday. I'm not thrilled about being the party planner, but I'm a bit of a control freak because I know it'll turn out just the way Kim likes it." Khloe settles into her mother's massage chair, and Kris remarks, "That thing is incredibly powerful, but it's squeezing my legs too tightly." Curious, Khloe asks why, and Kris replies, "I think I might have a circulation issue, plus I've been hearing this constant ringing in my ears." In a confessional, Khloe shares, "I adore my mom, but it feels like every other day or week, I'm getting a text or call from her, complaining about yet another health issue that's cropping up." Kris tells Khloe, "I think I might be losing my hearing," to which Khloe responds, "Mom, stop it," but Kris continues on. "It's incredibly monotonous, always the same, and it never shifts, Kris remarks, to which Khloe replies with a casual, niece. Kris chimes in, it certainly is a noise, but Khloe keeps tossing around her slangy version of nice, as she finally starts to grasp the situation. In a confessional, Khloe muses, considering how many yachts my mom has been on, maybe she's got some water lodged in her ear. Kris then shares with Khloe, I have this constant ringing in my ears, day in and day out, prompting Khloe to point out, did you know there's actually a low hum in this room? Kris replies, mine travels with me, no matter where I go, and in a confessional, she elaborates, that frequency is like a, while mimicking a high-pitched sound, adding, and it just won't quit. What does that mean? Is it going to stick around forever? Is there any way to fix it? Can it be cured? So many questions remain. Will it get louder? Will I start losing my hearing? Kris confesses to Khloe, I just hope Corey will still find me attractive when I'm wearing a hearing aid and my hair is gone. Kris admits, I think I might be losing my hearing, but Khloe counters, Mom, cut it out, though Kris continues to insist. Khloe shoots back, you don't need a hearing aid. MJ, your mother, who's nearly 90, doesn't have one, and she's as, what's the saying? Sharp as a whip, bright as a tack, Kris replies, but Khloe questions, what does that even mean? Why is a tack bright? That's not right, until Kris finally remembers, oh, it's, sharp as a tack. Shining like a beacon, sharp as a needle, right. Kris chimes in, while Khloe confesses, my mom is the absolute queen of butchering phrases, and not in a charming way. Kris then inquires, do you hear that buzzing? To which Khloe gestures toward the vibrating chair, encouragingly saying, wow, you've got this. I believe in you, just as Scott Disick makes his entrance at Kris' place. Kris scrolls through her phone, reading aloud, 85,000 people have banished this maddening ringing and taken back their health, while Scott strolls through the house, calling out, hello. And repeating, I said hello. When he receives no immediate response. Kris continues her reading, a perilous activity is occurring in a small section of my brain, hello, as Khloe reminds Scott to remove his shoes. If left unchecked, dementia, Alzheimer's, or Parkinson's could loom in my future, Kris states, prompting Scott to ask what she just said. Kris replies, I can't hear. Let me tell you something, you're looking youthful, Scott compliments, showering Kris with praise. But when she repeats, I can't hear, Scott shouts, causing Kris to jump, and he reassures her, your ears are perfectly fine. Scott takes a seat in the massage chair as Khloe questions him, Scott, you're not going to keep losing weight, right? You look fantastic, but maybe just 3 more pounds, Scott replies softly, to which Khloe reacts with, 3. Yikes. But honestly, I had no clue how bad it was, what I was munching on at night, those little bread rolls, what are they called? Kylie loves them too. She always has them in the car, he realizes he's referring to Hawaiian rolls. I was downing an entire box of those every night, I couldn't get enough, Scott confesses, leaving Kris and Khloe in disbelief. He continues, but I had no idea what I was doing, and I didn't realize that ginger ale is basically just soda. Kris gasps, what? To which Scott responds, I know, right. It just felt like a comforting drink, so. Khloe interjects, so you were having ginger ale every night? Not just at night. I was guzzling gingers all day long. I was going through 20 of them daily. Scott exclaims as they shift gears to talk about Kim's upcoming birthday. Khloe adds, it's that time of year again, birthday season. First up is Kim's, then Halloween, followed by Kendall's, and finally, it's my mom's. I'm such a control freak. Scott chimes in, you're everything, control freak and stunning. Thanks for watching, please do well to share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more Kardashian updates.